FPE in parts, free FPE in parts, like, and do what, guys? I mean, okay, so we make the, free FPE in parts, and then what's the point of playing the game? You already got a vehicle that can do lots of stuff, so what's the point? Why not give everybody a free Abrams tank? If you're doing that. For me, it's like the same thing. That kind of defeats the purpose.
That's
like,
a good plan, actually.
Yeah, like just give everybody a Cobra, give everybody an Abrams, give everybody a T-80B, and then some parts. And how about some Golden Eagles? Like, that's the point.
I'll say it again. It should not have taken a shitstorm for this to exist. All right. I'm going to give Gaijin shit, but I will give them praise. First and foremost, giving them praise because now we have stock flares, we have one stock fire extinguisher, and now we have stock repairs, but they basically, as I read here, which by the way, I'll leak it, yeah, link the post in the description if you haven't seen it already. You're going to have partial functionality, and then when you research the parts modification, you're going to be able to repair it normally. And then these are multipliers to how damage and stuff affects, whatever. But yeah, I will give them praise. They're finally doing it. They're also adding some maps. They're removing a few from rotation. This one was fine. This was fine. Husky was a little weird. And then they added a couple more in or whatever. Operation Midway got added back, so maybe I can actually get the Hero of Midway title now. Yeah, we finally, like I said, like I've been repeating this a lot recently. And I'll say it again. This is why I keep saying it. I want to remind everybody that as much as you're giving Gaijin praise, you have to remember it took a shitstorm for this to happen. It shouldn't have taken a shitstorm. The parts in FPE fiasco happened, what, 3 years ago? 4 years? It's been probably 5 years. It's 2023. It was like probably, what, 2018, 2019 maybe? This system and some of what they're saying here, what they're doing, was like, that was proposed back in the day. Naval's getting something similar, but I'm saying for tanks, because it was specifically referring to tanks at the time, that like, you have partial functionality. Like, we used to have that, I think, in arcade battles, or maybe it still kind of exists, but you don't repair, though. It just takes a certain amount of time, and then you can maybe shoot in the barrel, even if the barrel's broken, stuff like that. But again, like I'm reminding everybody, like it shouldn't have been a shitstorm. So you can give Gaijin praise all you want, but you have to remember their income and their reputation was getting shafted. And it took that for them to do these changes. Like, I don't just suddenly imagine they got up off their ass and they decided to implement this all. Like, what, were they seriously waiting for summertime to implement these changes? They were going to wait till this summer. They were going to wait till summer 2023 to do things that they could have done in summer 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018. You know what I mean? Like, you can give them praise all you want, like I said, but just remember the fact that they had to get shafted to do these changes says something, right? These are simple things. This is simple. This is simple. You had the ability, in 2018, you had way less jets with flares. You had way less tanks in the game. So if it was a matter of converting everything and it takes a long time, well, go fuck yourself, because you could have had stock flares come with every new edition, okay? Yeah, I don't know. Like, again, I praise them. I'm glad that they finally did these changes, but they didn't just do these changes out of good faith. As much as people want to believe that these are changes out of good faith, people asked for years about stock parts and FPE, stock flares and stuff, and we never once got like a legitimate answer saying we're working on it. Like, oh, it's been considered. Oh, it's been considered. Oh, Gio, you were considering going and buying a Corvette? Yeah, I considered going and buying it. And then the conversation just ends there. Like, they don't know, like, were you looking at it? Did you go to the dealership? Did you get a loan? Do you have the money? It was literally just, oh, maybe we're considering a different system. And that was the same excuse we heard for 5 years. I don't want to be a killjoy, but I'm just saying, it doesn't matter how much you want to believe that Gaijin is become angelic, all right? We twisted their arm behind their back and said, you better give us what we want, or we're gonna keep fucking shafting you. Right? You can believe me, there are people at the company that I'm sure they have a passion and good intentions, and maybe some things are out of their control, right? I'm not saying the entire company is full of demons, okay? But again, I just want to remind everybody, this system, in, look down at the date, it's 10 a.m. on the 27th of June, 2023, okay? This could have been introduced in June 27th, 2020, okay? It shouldn't have taken this long. And that says something about Gaijin. It shouldn't have taken this long. It shouldn't have taken this shit show. I'm done ranting for now because it'll go on for another hour. So, goodbye.